Hey everybody, it's Savannah here. Today we're going to be doing the Ipsy versus Ipsy Glam Bag Plus edition. But before we get into the boxes, I wanted to update you guys on my dad and tell you something else. Nothing really much has changed since he got home. If you guys follow me on Instagram, I have updated you guys there. He has been home for about 2 weeks, 2.5 weeks maybe. He's bedridden, he can't really go anywhere. When he is in pain, it's like a pressure kind of pain because the pins are going in his leg and holding the bone together. There's a lot of pressure. Sometimes he deals with achiness, but not too often. It's just more of the pressure and everything like that, and he can't apply pressure on it because then the halo can't handle pressure. You can't put any weight on it. So that's how he's doing. We'll update you guys after he has his next follow-up, which is August 19th, and that follow-up is gonna be whether he gets a cast put on and the halo gets removed, or if the halo stays on for another 2 months. They're gonna do x-rays to see how the bone is healing and everything, and if it's healing good and everything looks good, they'll remove the halo and they'll put a cast on. So hopefully he gets the cast on and he doesn't have to keep the halo for another 2 months, because I don't know if we can handle another 2 months with the halo on. So just be praying for that, guys, that he'll be able to get the cast put on his next follow-up. And another thing I wanted to talk about is that the sale videos are officially closed. So we're gonna do a what's left video, like a what's left of the sale video for the people who are still interested. I know a couple people have asked, can you do a what's left video, because I just want to know. It's much easier. So we're gonna do that. We're not sure when, but it's gonna happen soon. And if there was anybody who had made lists and haven't paid, we have basically emailed everybody who had made a list, and if they haven't responded, their stuff is going to get put back into the sale pile. And unfortunately, you guys aren't the ones who flaked, aren't going to be able to purchase in the next sale. I'm sorry, but that's just how it is, because we said no hold. Some of you, one of you have reached out and had said, this happened and I can't pay, so go ahead and give my stuff to someone else, which is nice for them to reach out. Some of you guys have flaked. Some people have flaked. I mean, not some of you guys, but some people have flaked. So their stuff is going to go back into the sale pile, which is more things. So, but I want to say thank you to everybody who has purchased something. It has really helped my family a lot, and it means a lot that you guys purchase things, and I hope you guys are enjoying the stuff you purchased, the ones who did purchase stuff. And thank you to the people who are just watching. I know not all of you can afford to buy things right now, so it just means a lot just watching my mom's videos, so thank you so much. But that's just kind of what I wanted to mention, is those two things. So yeah, let's just get right into the Ipsy boxes. The first one I'm going to do is my mom's profile. She has Pamela, which is her, and then Anne, which is her other profile. So this one, I'm just going to reach in. I see the Be Beautiful BU Farrow brushes. These Farrow brushes are so pretty. They're $50. $10 a brush. I really do think that is way overinflated. Elf brushes aren't even that much, and they have bomb brushes. Wet n Wild brushes have brushes, and they're like $1 a piece. So it's like, what makes these brushes so special that makes them worth $50? There's like one stuck in here and it doesn't want to come out. But you get these. You get a fluffy brush. You get a brow brush for like you use this for powder and pomades and stuff. You have a flat brush here for shimmers and concealer. You have a smudger brush, and you have a fluffy packer brush. So I would probably pay $10 for these two. I would only pay $10 for these two, only because they're just bigger and, you know, they're fluffy brushes. But these I wouldn't even consider paying $10 because I know Elf has one like this that has what is it called, an angled brush and a spoolie on the end, and it's $3. But the handle, I mean, look at the handles though. The handles are absolutely stunning. There's like an ombre from yellow to dark blue to light blue. They are so pretty. And my mom was just saying, she's in the room, but she was saying if anybody wants to trade, if any of you guys got these brushes and don't want them and want to trade for something, email her. Her email is in the description box. So yeah, but these are the brushes, and these are $50. Again, I think that's very overinflated. I really don't think Ferro brushes are worth that much. I have Ferro brushes myself, and they aren't anything to like write home about. They're just not that great. But yeah, so let's move on to the next thing. The next thing is this Perlice Blue Lotus Daily Moisturizer. This has an SPF of 30. You get 1.7 fluid ounces, and this retails for $45. Now that's pretty pricey for a moisturizer. Perlice is pretty expensive. They're not a cheap brand. Personally, I would not pay $45 for this. I think there's other drugstore skincare items that are better than this. I mean, you can get things way cheaper at like Target that has SPF in it, and it's a moisturizer for like $10. So I just don't think paying $45 for this is really, I don't think it's worth it for $45. But it is nice. Like, if I got this in my box, I would definitely use it, and you don't get it for that much in the box. You definitely get it heavily discounted since this is $25 a month. So that's an okay item. The next item in here is the It's Bye Bye Foundation Full Coverage Moisturizer with an SPF of 50. I don't know if this is going to be full coverage. I mean, because it has SPF 50 in it, and it claims to be a foundation full coverage moisturizer, that kind of like doesn't make me think it's a full coverage foundation, but I could be wrong. I mean, it would definitely be something, I would be able to know if it's full coverage because I deal with acne and scarring and stuff like that. So if it covered all of my imperfections, then it's full coverage. But you get 1 fluid ounce, which is usually how much you usually get in any foundation you get. And I don't know, this is, yeah, I didn't say the value. It is $39.50, so basically $40. I would not pay $40 for foundation, never in my life, unless it was just really good and revolutionary for my face. I would never pay that much for a foundation. But the next thing in here is this Hey Honey Take It Off Exfoliating Honey Peel Off Mask. This is $38, and you get 1.7 fluid ounces. Now, I think $38 for this is just really expensive. Again, if this cleared up my acne and took away all my scarring, I'd think $38 for this is a really great deal. But if it doesn't, then I don't think it's worth $38. I mean, again, I think there's better options out there at the drugstore, and you can get them for like $10 or like $15 at Target. I just think $38 is just way too much. The last thing in this box is this palette by The Balm Cosmetics in the Balm of Your Hand. This is valued at $32. That's what the front looks like. I love the packaging. It is so cute. This is basically their greatest hits volume 2, so this just has a bunch of things in it that were great hits for them that, you know, sold really well for them. So it has like the Mary Luminizer, it has Bahama Mama, it has some shadows, it has some blushes, Honestly, I love the blushes, I love the bronzer, and I love the highlighter. Mary Luminizer is a really, really good highlighter. And the eyeshadows in this palette are really pretty. The only thing about this palette, my mom pointed this out, is that we have gotten the Mary Luminizer, we have gotten Bahama Mama, and some of the, we've got one of the blushes. I'm pretty sure we've gotten all of these blushes in Ipsy bags. So it's like, if we got them in Ipsy bags in the little small square packaging, why do we want it in a palette, you know? So it's like, it's almost kind of like getting a repeat item. But this still is a good palette. I'm totally not discounting how good this palette is. This is a good palette, and I do like it, and I wouldn't be disappointed if I got it. I just wanted to point that out, just because it was a little interesting. But that was my mom's box, the Pamela box. I don't have my phone with me, so I don't have the total calculated, but if I were to guess just by if I were just to guesstimate, I would think this value was to $130 to $140, which, I mean, for $25, that isn't that bad. I actually really like this box. I think it's worth the $25. I mean, the brushes are nice. I do like the moisturizer. I don't like the price, but I do like the moisturizer. I don't mind the mask, and I like the palette. So just not liking one thing, I think they did a great job. I mean, liking 4 out of 5 things is still really good, and I think they did good for that box. Now let's go over to her second account, which is Anne's box. That's what it looks like. I don't know why I just showed you guys that, but the first thing in here is the Smith & Colt nail polish. This retails for $18. Now, I think that price is ridiculous. I think $18 for a nail polish is insanity, especially when it's just a plain baby pink color. Like, I've never tried Smith & Colt's nail polish. I'm sure they're good, but I just think $18 is ridiculous. Now, the packaging is really luxe. Like, you're getting your money's worth in the packaging, it seems like, but I don't know. I would just keep it on display. I wouldn't really use it, but it looks like just like a cute little mini perfume bottle, and you know, the packaging is really nice. Sorry, there's like something in my throat, but I just think $18 is ridiculous. It's just, especially for a color like that. I'm sure Essie or another nail polish company has that exact same color for like $5, so yeah, I don't like it. But the next thing is this Ahava Hydration Cream Mask. This is a hydrating mask for your face. This retails for $33, and this is 3.4 fluid ounces, which it's not bad. I still would not pay $33 for a face mask. You know, I'm just not the type of person that will spend a lot of money on a face mask. That's just not me. I would rather put my money into like serums or moisturizers and stuff like that, or you know, eyeshadow palettes, but just not a mask, because again, Target has a lot of brands that have masks for $10 or less, so I just think $33 is a lot. So yeah, that's the second item. I'm like getting out of breath because I feel like I'm just talking way too fast for me, but usually I don't talk this fast, so I'm like out of breath. But the next thing is the Suva Beauty Liquid Chrome Illuminating Drops. I'm not much of a liquid highlighter type of girl. I'm more just like the powder highlight. I feel like it's much easier. You just get a brush, you put it on, and that's that. But this, you have to like sit there and blend with your beauty blender and all of that. But what's nice about these drops is that you can use these, like, they're multi-purpose. So you can put this under your foundation as like a primer to give your skin a more dewy, luminous look. You can put this on your body, like here on your collarbone. You can put it on your shoulders. You know, I see people put, you know, you can put it on your legs even. So this, it's multi-purpose. The color is so pretty. It's a really pretty champagne yeah, champagne cream color. It's stunning. It's a really pretty color. If this was in powder form, I would love it, but since it's in liquid, I'm not a fan. This is $26, and you do get 0.5 fluid ounces, so a half of 1 fluid ounce. I think $26 for this is way too much. I certainly wouldn't pay $26 for this, even if I was into liquid highlights. I just think that's a little too expensive. You know, I could just get a Maybelline highlight or a Wet n Wild highlight and scrape some of it off, put like some kind of oil in it, and make my own drops, you know, for cheap. So I think $26 is way too expensive. The next thing in this box is this Finding Ferdinand lipstick in All Natural. This retails for $30. This is a repeat item. My mom did get Finding Ferdinand in a past box, so I think getting this again is just a little disappointing. My mom loves the brand, I love the brand, but I we don't want repeat items, you know. I know I don't want repeat items. I know my mom doesn't want repeat items unless it's something she really likes, but even then, you know, you don't want a repeat item. This is why you get the box. You get this box to get something new each month, to try something new each month. So it's really disappointing when boxes put repeat items in, because again, you pay to get something new each month. So it's just disappointing to see that again. And I'm pretty sure the Smith & Colt nail polish is a repeat item, because I'm pretty sure I've seen it before in a box. So it's just, and Ipsy has been doing this a lot lately. Someone this month got the Tarte Dream Big palette, and that was in a past box. So it's like, you know, it's disappointing. But the last thing in this box is In the Balm of Your Hand palette. This does retail for $32, as I said. I'm not going to show you guys. It looks exactly the same. Has the same colors. It's a volume 2. Like this palette. I have nothing against this palette. It's pretty nice, you know. The Balm Cosmetics is a good brand. You don't see them, you don't see a lot of people talk about them, and I think they're kind of like, I think people should, because they're actually really good, and their packaging is adorable. Like, it's the cutest packaging ever. But yeah, that was both boxes, guys. Tell me what you think about this month. Honestly, I was not that impressed. I liked my mom's profile, like her actual profile. I liked her box. I think she got really good stuff. I mean, she got the brushes. The brushes are really cute. She got a good box. If I were getting Ipsy still and I got this box, I would be totally happy with it, you know, because I liked 4 out of 5 items out of this box, so I think it's a good box. You know, so just because I don't like one thing doesn't mean I think they completely failed this month. The thing is, I just don't like Anne's box. Like, this box just doesn't seem like equally good as her original box. I think they could have done better, especially since they put a repeat items in here. I think they certainly could have done better. But yeah, just let me know what you think. Do you think Ipsy is doing better than some boxes out there? Do you think they're starting to go downhill? Let me know. I like Ipsy. You know, they're good. I think for $25 a month, I think they're doing pretty good. They just started, and everything, but I do like them. I think they're good, but I think that box was really a fail. Again, they could have done better, but let me know what you guys think. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Bye!